Yep.
And
Her dad even came out. Yeah.
you notice she didn't get mad until I said, "Hey, followers." She just wants her rack money. Woohoo!
Yep.
That did it in. That was like instant. Like her face went from to like she. As soon as I said that, she cops drove past Friday, but of course did not stop. This is what I've been trying to explain to people because of these people on this app who have called on her, and I'm sure your sister's been called on. You just don't realize when you start calling and calling and calling and everything goes unfounded, they get tired of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did say she was going to eat her deer. So the lady that owns the business down the street feeds the deer apples because they have babies right now. So she feeds them all the time. And she literally said that she was going to fight her and eat her deer. I don't understand what that came from, but it's okay. No, I'm not related to her. Please don't misconstrue that. I just know the family for 20 years. She has to go out. Can you let her out, please? But no, Gina, you have to worry about you and your health right now, unfortunately. I know it's hard, but you got to do what you have to do.
Yeah, I have been. I've been dragging. I was quiet for a long time. I seen what was going on, and then when I received a video from someone that involved my family, that's when I broke my silence. And then another video came out doxing my entire address, my whole family's address. My aunts, my uncles, you name it, it came out. And this is all stemming from Lisa and Kim, and I'm not doing anything wrong. I went and spoke because I had to.
Do you
can't
at least have cameras if, gosh forbid, something happens?
Yeah, we have cameras.
Yeah, because that's what I actually made a post on my Facebook that if y'all want to feel froggy, the ACJ will be calling your name because I have cameras inside and out.
Yeah, we have cameras too at our house.
But I mean, I've had cameras for a very long time. It ain't just because of this, that, or the other. But yeah, it would just cover you if, gosh forbid, somebody.
Yeah, somebody tried to do something. Yeah. But the thing is that even though I kept quiet, they figured out who I was anyway. So it didn't matter. No matter what, it was going to come out because of the video that was made.
It shouldn't have came out in the way it did. Nobody needs to be involving people that aren't needing to be involved. The only people that, again, and I think Itty had made a video about accountability. People need to look up that definition today of what accountability is, because accountability needs to be taken. And again, I did what I did. And I've had people message me. I even did a video reply to a comment of a lady who said I took her blindfold off, that she did help Elle here and there because she did think that she needed help. She said, but thank you for ripping the blindfold off. I now see the truth.
Yeah. I don't talk to Kay. I haven't talked to Kim in over a year. I haven't talked to her because she attacked the last 3 times I talked to her. She attacked me. Not only did she attack me, she attacked me in front of my son. Hi, Itty. She attacked me in my own house, and then she attacked my niece. And that was the last time I spoke with her until August 2nd. And August 2nd, when they came out with the information, that she texted me and asked me not to go live with the losers, not to say anything. But the thing is Kim, whoever made the video about me, not about me, but about Kimberly, exposed me, her kid, my mom, and other people as well. And that wasn't right. That wasn't right at all. So I addressed it. I showed them the video or the pictures of the way Kim talked to me. I have a restraining order on her. I don't speak with her. I have a restraining order on her, and it's there for a reason. I didn't even get to finish the video because she was threatened and she reported me so many times I couldn't finish the video. But what you did the other night, I commend you for it and I praise you for it, because she was over here crying that she needed help. She had nowhere to go. She didn't have anywhere to live. And you just came out like a badass. I'm sorry, I don't know if I could swear. You literally just came out and you're like, you're sitting right in front of your dad's house, and the way you did it was just awesome.
Because she asked me where, I was like, please tell me this ain't real life. It's right there.
Yeah, but she's over here saying she's walking the streets and she needs help. And
so she does walk the streets. So there is within, it's about 3-4 blocks, there is a road, which she said is Beaver Avenue. I don't even care. I'll say it because she put it all over the place. It is industrial. There's our water plant down there. There is an old penitentiary down there. There is a light company down there. There's no houses down there. So that's why she does that. She goes down there because who's gonna call her out or call the police on her when there's nobody around?
Right, and it makes her look like she's really in trouble and she's really, homeless, and she really needs help because she's in the middle of nowhere.
That's why I am the one who did the Wild Lisa sighting video. That was me. And I don't care. I did it because I knew she was on there saying, I don't know where I'm at. So that's why I went and recorded her and said, look, it's a Lisa in the Wild sighting. And you could hear her looking at her phone with her typical, phone like this. Let me do it right. Hold on. There we go. Because she don't want nobody to see where she really is.
Yeah.
And I had enough. I snapped. One person, and me and Itty have spoke about this. People on here are saying, oh, I didn't need to bring it to TikTok. Did I put it on TikTok? No, she had it on TikTok. But everybody can turn their phones off. Whereas Gina and myself, like Gina being related and me having to live right here, we can't shut it off.
No.
Yeah. So, I told y'all, my money's on Nicole. She is a Spitfire, and she's awesome, guys. And yes, this is the Nicole that busted out Lisa on live.
Oh my God, she's walking down my alley as we speak, guys. She is walking down the street as we speak.
Oh no.
Oh, she is.
Turn the camera around.
I'm not gonna be able to get down there quick enough. Luna, come! Hold on. I don't even care. I will put this on here so everybody sees that she's going to her dad's. Give me a second. I'm gonna go sit. Hold on. Just so here. So if anybody of her enablers are in here, I'm just gonna show y'all. So give it a second. Sorry, I'm out of breath. You're gonna see her. She's gonna come walking right here. Okay? So for those that think that she's homeless and has nowhere to go, it's bullshit.
5, 4, 3.
She's walking pretty fast too, so she shouldn't take too long unless she stops on the city steps to go live. There's city steps. So you have about a block between my street and the street behind me. And there's city steps right there that go up to another street, and she likes to sit there.
She goes up to like a road, an industrial park.
Yeah, that's down the street. Let's see. If she doesn't come through here in about a minute, she definitely detoured. She either went down the river towards the industrial, or she went to the city steps. But it's Sunday, guys, so we know what it's about to be.
Right.
I just happened to hear my dog barking, which made me come outside. And there she was walking down the street with her white Crocs and her shorts on. She pit stopped. Nope, there she is. Ready? There you go, everybody.
Yeah, she's getting ready to go live.
So, as y'all just seen, she's not homeless. She's going right to her parents.
You know what? That's awesome that you're getting this and that you have the amount of viewers in here that you do because you're exposing what needs to be exposed.
Somebody said in the wild. That's probably my favorite. I mean, it has to be. It has to be told because there is people who she like, and I've said this. I think her getting evicted was in a way a bad thing because she was telling everybody that she couldn't go to her father's. So people do now believe that she's homeless because they're like, oh my God, she's evicted. She don't have nowhere to go. I feel bad. I don't want I get it. Do you want somebody being on the streets? But she's not on the streets, guys. She's not. She has a roof over her head. She has food to go in her stomach. She has cigarettes to smoke. So don't let her tell you otherwise. So like here, I didn't flip the camera. So when I said she went walking down the street behind me, that's where she went down. I said, I heard my dog barking and I'm like, what are you barking at? And I was like, oh, there she is.
Well, thank you for showing us that because you just showed exactly what everybody's been trying to prove.
Yeah.
Or everybody, you just debunked a bunch of lies, basically.
And that's
or
what I
all her
wanted.
followers.
Like, that is what I wanted. And the thing is, like, people were saying, like, oh, come on, guys, come. Did I jeopardize her safety? Then they're trying to say about her dad's house. Does anybody realize that her dad was unfortunately doxxed the minute he moved?
Well, and also too, like I said in my video, they had already doxed him and read it. They had already done his Facebook, his phone number, his address, and everything. So they already doxed him. They've already doxed the landlord and everything else. So, I mean, you know, and again, guys, if you see my video and stuff, look around. This is a neighborhood that has families in it. They have families in this neighborhood with kids and so forth.
Come on, guys. I got stung by a bee in my foot. So bear with me. I might start cussing in about 3 seconds. Fucker. Come on, guys.
Well,
But yeah, like
I just
it said,
wanted
this
to-
is a neighborhood. Like, I mean, you see in my video, there is houses everywhere. This isn't like the ghetto projects where she was living where nobody gives a flying crap.
And she was also inside her apartment. Now she's outside bringing this. And Nicole has stated that the house right next door to her dad's has got little children in there.
Yes.
So you can just think about the different scenarios.
And that is exactly what scares me is those babies. Like, what if she
She's
screws
walking
a
the
dealer?
down.
You know what I mean? Like, she screws a dealer over. What can happen?
Yeah, you know the sad part about this, everyone, you know, that's in here, there's like 1.3K. Do y'all realize how much hate and stuff Nicole got over that? It was absolutely disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah, and it's there's no reason to get hate. Like, why? Because I exposed her, and like like I said, I feel like, you know, some of these so-called awareness pages aren't so much awareness as they are a money grab. So I think some of these are using them to their advantage.
Here, Luna. I gotta mute because you're being loud.
Exactly. I love the whole blackout thing. I wish everybody would do it. And you're right. The more people that's in here, the more that will not go into her live and so forth. I mean, if you've got to watch her, then watch her from the outside, you know, or watch it on YouTube. Don't go in there. Just don't even go in there. Don't give her views. Don't give her attention. Whatever. Please, like, you know, yeah, black hearts in the chat, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, it's people don't realize when you give her views, you're basically going to give her money. So, I mean, at least, like I said, and no, I don't see her. Oh, that actually was a rare thing that I seen her going down the alley, which makes me think that she may have went to the store to get cigarettes or something, or worse. Let's be honest. Who knows around here? I mean, she could have found somebody in this area or knew somebody in this area to get whatever off of. But I like I said, you guys see that was from my front yard. I mean, you see my car right there. That's from the front of my house. So yeah, I have been out front, or like I said, the other day I was vacuuming my car out and I can hear her screaming. And that was the day, well, one of the days that I did call the police. That was the day that she was walking around growling and pulling her hair. Like, and they did nothing. Like, and that was like that TikTok street snark. Which, whatever, but she's sitting there screaming at me, I should have called the police. Well, maybe you should go to my page and look at my videos before you come at me to see that the police have been called. And like I said to her, you could turn your phone screen off. I can't. It's outside of my window. Yeah, exactly. The police aren't. It's, again, I've told people too. So for anybody that doesn't understand the situation here, just Google Pittsburgh police and read the stories, and you will see that we're short. We're very short on police officers. So it is very hard for them to deal with things like this when there's much more bigger things going on. No, my foot is okay. I got an ice cube on it. It got me twice though. I don't even know how he got me. He got me in the side of my big toe. But I've also go ahead, Eddie.
I said this in one of my lives. As somebody came in and they were stating that the Pittsburgh police, they stop from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. unless it's an absolute emergency. And B and I were like, no, that can't be true. Oh, it is. It is. And if you've ever dealt with Pittsburgh police, y'all, they've done everything. People have done everything they possibly can. Police are not going to do anything. And that's just bottom line.
No, and I've even said too, I personally am pretty close with a Zone 1 officer, and he knows who she is, and she's not walking the Rhine Street. I promise you guys that. It's not that close. But like he said, this app is what ruined a lot of that, because they don't want to respond, because half the time it's BS.
That's exactly what I was about to say. People forget that for 2+ years, you guys, well, not you guys necessarily, but a lot of people on this app have called law enforcement over and over and over, and 911 over and over and over. And at this point, as sad as this is going to sound, they look at those calls like a joke, because you guys have treated it like a joke. Those that have called. And something else I want to say, and I said this in a video I made, for those of you out there that are parents, here's my thing. If you have the natural maternal instinct and you are in what is supposed to be a safe space for you and your children, you have somebody like that you know their history, or even if you don't, and they are screaming and hollering and this and that and making you and your children uncomfortable, you cannot tell me that those mama bear claws would not come out in some way, shape, or form. Because at the end of the day, I don't agree with 100% of how things happened, but I can't, and nobody else can say exactly how you would react until you are in that position. And Nicole did what she felt that she had to do to protect her children. And if you wouldn't do the same to protect your children, then maybe you need to reevaluate your maternal instinct. And I hate to be rude like that, but it's ridiculous to come at a mother and condemn a mother for protecting her children. It is not her fault that Lisa was on live when this happened. That's not her fault, and that is not an indicator of chasing clout and views. Lisa was live. So she was just supposed to wait until Lisa got off live? What if that had been hours? She's just supposed to leave her kids in that situation? Be so for real right now.
Right.
Use your brains.
And it's not, and I don't know if you know this, the house so the house is attached to another house. There is babies in the house next door.
Yeah, I heard that. And That
That's
Look,
another reason I get it. Not just my children. What about those kids? What if she rips off her dealer and he comes and retaliates?
absolutely. And here's the thing: a lot of people on this app know my daddy was an addict from the time he was 11 years old, but he wasn't always an addict. He was always a distributor in Memphis, Tennessee, and he was big with it. And when you get involved in things like that, when I tell you the danger that can, do you know how many times my daddy's house was busted in? And it wasn't just his house. He lived with his sister and my 80-something-year-old great grandmother. And that house was busted in more times than I can count on my fingers and toes.
But people act like it's not going to happen, that this just doesn't happen. That, Lisa needs to be coddled. She needs to be this and that. No, Lisa needs to take accountability and make some changes and stuff. She's not going to. So nobody else in the neighborhood should have to suffer because a person has an addiction. There are kids and everything else in this neighborhood. And these kids should have the right to be able to go outside if they want to and live life. Not because of some addict walking up and down the streets and stuff. That's not fair to any of the people in this neighborhood.
And
So
full
I
transparency, when you coddle an addict, you wind up like my dad is. He's sitting right here in a box on a shelf. Just saying.
So I want to say something really quick because someone asked about the money apps and if she made a money app. I think it said like Danielle Conant or something like that. I'm not really sure, but if you send her money and she sends it back to you, she's trying to get your information. She's looking for your information so she can request money from you. And then she's going to start saying, oh, well, she's going to look into who you are. And then she's going to start threatening you for not sending money. And you're going to start becoming a victim. And they're going to threaten to dox you and your family and tell you all this stuff. And I've seen it happen numerous and multiple times in this app with people. And I've heard about it many times. And someone just asked about it because they sent something over and she sent it back. She only sent it back because she wants your information. She's trying to get your information so she can get to your accounts to take what you have.
Absolutely. I can't tell you the amount of DMs that I have gotten on a regular basis, but this last week it's been intense with people who have donated to Lisa before, and they're getting constant emails, requests on Cash App, and they are scared and they don't know what to do to get her to leave them alone.
Well, also, too, I'm going to say something. People are like, well, these victims, they knew what they were doing and stuff. But you got to understand, not everybody thinks like you do, And so these people, sent money or whatever, and the whole scam. I mean, there's so many scams that she's doing. But she's also contacting these people saying that her DD is about to unalive her and that she needs this money like right now and so forth. People are like, well, I don't want to be responsible for that. So they send the money. But then the next thing you know, they're getting these so-called DD messages to their phones and stuff stating that he's going to come after them. I mean, there's so much to it, but you got to stop and think that the scamming goes way beyond all of us know. All of us know. And just be mindful. And I try to, educate people and so forth about the dark web and giving out, sending money to not just Lisa, but to everyone on here. Don't do it. Don't give your phone number. Don't do that. Don't give your email and everything else. Unless you truly know the person, then don't do it. And it solves so much issues. But people are giving it to the Chef Carl, to Beth, and all these people. I mean, you guys are putting yourself into jeopardy. I mean, you really are.
It's so funny you said that because somebody really came at me and was like, there's other beggars that you could be outing, and I'm like, I don't know of anybody else.
I mean, this is in her neighborhood, y'all. Shut up. I'm sorry. I'm so blunt and I can be rude.
No, listen, you weren't in here when people started running their mouth. I'll pull their name up like I'm getting ready to block them, and I'll say something real smart, and then I'm like, blocked, and I block them.
That's why I said in the chat, and I don't know if you saw it because it's moving fast, but if you get any DMs or anything where people are just really being hateful, rude, disrespectful, vile, I wish you would screenshot that and send it to me and just let me call their asses out. Because I will call
you
their
the one
asses out so
person
fast.
who has been vile. Well, two. There's been two
Wait,
vile
Snark?
humans. Snark and Lisa's other sister.
Well, and I'm glad that you brought that up. And I said this last night in another live. Here's the thing. I love Jess. Everybody knows I love Jess. I adore Jess.
She's
But
amazing.
when my account started to grow, everybody assumed my account started to grow because of Lisa. But my account was growing before Lisa's name ever came up in my videos. However, Ronnie started harassing my comments, calling me a clout chaser, telling me I was making money off of an addict's back, and I don't even make a dime off of this app, saying all kinds of really horrible things to me. And full transparency, it hurt my feelings because I knew my intentions. You know, addict is near and dear to my heart, addiction, for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. And I don't care about clout. I don't care about views. I don't care about any of it. And I have a good job. I don't need money off of this app.
Right.
And it upset me. It hurt my feelings. And so I went back and forth with her a little bit, but I could just tell she wasn't going to listen. So I blocked her. I reached out to Tech, actually, and I was like, listen, I don't understand this. Like, why is this what she thinks? Because this couldn't be the furthest from the truth. And Tech was saying, you know, she's got a lot of people in her ear. And it was just a lot. I even reached out to Jess, and Jess couldn't have been any kinder than what she was.
Yeah.
So I just kind of kept doing my thing, and I blocked her. Because when it comes to somebody like that, whether it's a personal issue or just a social media issue, you're not going to be able to change their mind on what they think, and you're going to spend a lot of energy of your own trying to change their mind on what they think.
With Ronnie is, again, I've known the family for 20 years. I don't even know what Ronnie's secret beef with me is, nor do I really give two flying shits what it is, because she's really irrelevant. But when she brought up their deceased cousin, who I was with for a very long time,
That's not
took me
cool.
to another level. That took me to
That's
another
not
level.
cool. And look, I empathize with Ronnie. I empathize with Jess. I can't even
empathize with Ronnie, because here's my issue with it right now. You wanted to come at me talking about not Nikki doing it for clout. Why haven't you spoke out then? You knew where she was at. Your sister has spoke out multiple times. Where are you at? Oh, now you want to become famous and start making videos about people?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. You other people are putting the truth out there because you're not. And then when they do put the truth out there, I get it. I get it from
she's
both
running
sides.
with it.
Yeah. I mean, I get it from both sides. I don't know. I just wish people would do like they're saying in the chat, and I wish people would completely black it out. And by a blackout, I mean, don't watch her. Don't make videos about her. Don't talk about her in your lives. Just act like it does not exist. Because the thing about it is, two reasons I say that. One, her family has to deal with this in their personal life. They can't just turn the app off. Kind of like you said.
Right,
And it's a lot.
I have to hear her even outside of this.
Yeah. And so people should be able, like that, should be able to come on this app and have that safe space. Get away from it. But they can't, because every other video is about her. And then their DMs are overloaded to the point they have to shut them off. Like, that is not fair. But then two, you go on her live, you see she's got 3, 4, 5,000 views. Do people not understand that Linda wants you to talk about her? She wants you to make videos about her. She wants you to discuss her in her lives, and she wants you to post clips of her looking like a fool on your pages. Because when you do that, people want to see more, and they don't think to come back to your page for more every single time. They go looking for her page, and they go waiting for her to come live. So all you're doing is sending more traction to her page at this point, which is why I've said I'm done. Like, I don't want Lisa on my platform anymore, because I don't want to contribute to her views going up and more people just continuing to shell out money because they like to see the shit show. Because that's what's happening in a lot of situations. They like it. is entertainment, and they want to keep sending her money so they can keep having their entertainment. To hell with paying their Netflix or their Hulu. Why would they do that when they can just throw Lisa a couple bucks and get
And
the
like
same
Gina
entertainment
said,
online?
you know, her sister's been kind of silent this weekend. Lisa's been kind of silent this weekend for the most part. And when she is jumping on, it's real fast. It's what, 5 minutes or less?
Yeah.
Because she has to watch what she does. So I feel like what I did Friday slowed it down some, because either A, people have heard that and realized she is really truly lying, or now she's scared to go live and get called out again.
Well,
Yeah.
and this is the thing that I've said too about Jess and Gina. You know, if they want to come on live and just come into a box, you know, to have some fun and to laugh and everything else, they can't do it. People are going to bombard them with questions and stuff. And that isn't fair to them, because they do deserve to have a personal downtime and everything else. And like I stated in my video earlier about Gina, this person that is harassing Gina and stuff, y'all, I mean, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And she can't even come on, and if she wants to have a laugh or whatever, you know, they are like, you know, they're recorded, they're this, they're that. You know, people have 50 million opinions and so forth. And it's not fair to them. They have a personal life outside of their siblings having addiction. And we need to remember that. We need to remember that they are human beings just as much.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one more thing I want to say before I drop, because I'm trying to make a batch of soap, and it's hard doing that and on the live. For those of you in the chat saying, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stop everybody from watching her. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stop all of the money. You're absolutely right. But here's the thing. That is not an excuse for you to continue watching her. You can't have the mindset of, well, they're going to just watch her anyway, so it can't hurt for me to watch her. No, that is not true. Because if you step away, guess what? That's one less view that she has. And eventually, those views will go down if you stop having that mindset. We can't control everybody, but we can control us.
And it will stop pushing her to the For You page.
Facts. The higher those views are, the more she's going to be pushed out. Let me explain something else. You complain because you report, and she hardly ever goes down. Guess why? Because you're in there watching, raising her view count. Stop watching.
And it's also, this app's making money off of her.
Oh, yeah. A lot of money. And that's gross. Don't even get me started
And I
on
think
that.
that's why her accounts stay up, unfortunately.
It is. That's a big part of it, But I just wanted to come up here and show you a little bit of support. Like I said, I may not agree with every single aspect, but I can't say what I would have done without being in your shoes. And I respect that you did what you had to do to defend your kids. At the end of the day, that's who we are as mothers. That's our job. And if stuff keeps happening and people keep harassing you, don't hesitate to reach out in my DMs, because I will blast them so fast and I will enjoy doing it. So we're here for you. Don't worry about it.
I appreciate it. And hey, my mods, apparently TikTok Snark's in here somewhere. So, there they are. I just lost it.
One issue that I have is I didn't want to be brought into this. I wanted, you know, I was on this app to share my cancer journey with my family. I wasn't looking for clout. I wasn't looking for money. I wasn't looking for any information or anything. When someone did reach out to me, when someone did reach out to me, they kind of just said, "Hey, be careful, your sister's into some bad stuff." And others kept my identity discreet because of what I'm going through. Now, after that video came out and I went and spoke, I laid everything out on the table, and I think everybody was expecting a little more than I could give. But at the same time, I showed them the true Kim. But now I have a restraining order against her. I'm getting death. I need you to be quiet. I know he's. Hold on 1 second, okay? I'm getting doxxed by numerous people, and I was doxxed before I was even mentioned, or before I even went live about this. So I'm not, obviously, I wasn't looking for clout. I'm not looking for attention. I'm not trying to get views or make money because I don't care about the money or the views or anything like that. What I care about is watching what my sister's doing, knowing what she's doing, and knowing that she's continuing to help this person without a care in the world. Kim doesn't care about Lisa. She does not care about Lisa. If she did, she would try to do something about it. It's all about the money. Notice Kim runs the money apps, right? So, and Lisa's not seeing that money. But for the amount of support that I get out of everybody, it's a blessing. But at the same time, from Kim's actions, I'm getting a reaction, or I'm getting a negative with that reaction as well, and it's just not, it's not right. Like
it's not.
yesterday, someone put they doxed my entire family, my address, my mom's address, my dad's address, my sister's address. I mean, you know, I have nothing to do with Kim. I haven't heard from her in a year. I have a restraining order against her, yet she made a Discord about me. Right there, she violated her restraining order. When she's on another Discord talking about me and telling people that I'm talking to her and like laughing and we're joking about it, she's trying to cover her own ass. But keep in mind, I have a restraining order against her. So for the people that are saying like, oh, your sister's trying to get money off you, or you guys are scamming together, ask her about that restraining order. Ask her. Because we sat in a live one day and she couldn't come up because she said she had a restraining order, but then she's over there saying something else. And she's violating that restraining order every time she talks to me, or every time she talks about me. And then when people are, saying that now I'm using my cancer as an excuse, or I'm doing this, or whatever it is that I'm doing wrong. I didn't ask to be put in this position in the first place. She put me in this position. She put my sister in this position. She put our family in this position. Our entire family is being dragged down because of Kim and because of Lisa. And Itty made a video a while back about how dangerous the people that Lisa's dealing with are. And she expressed what they can and will do. So think about like our information being exposed and Kim and Lisa doing something wrong. Guess where they're going to come? They're going to come looking for us. And that's not right. It's not fair. And our families definitely don't deserve that. I mean, someone literally put a target on my nephew's. Like, he put a target on my nephew asking where, like, how Kim is, or where he is, or how he is.
And like
not right.
You don't need to deal with any of this. Itty, I'm gonna make you a mod just because this is, you know how it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I can figure out how. Yeah, it's getting a little ridiculous to a certain extent. I mean, I have a couple mods in here, but it's just, I mean, we're also at 1.2. It's kind of hard for a handful to keep up with.
You can mod, also mod the Real OG Rescue. She's in here. She's good.
Yeah, OG,
Mod.
comment so I can mod you.
I'm trying to see who else is in here.
Is it me that's causing the issues?
No, it's just
No.
not you at all.
Okay.
Itty, who's Christia with the cat?
Christia's cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
she's good. She's one of my mods.
well, I'm gonna mod her because
I don't
obviously,
know. Is Sour Apple in here? Because she's my mod.
yes, I have her modded.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, and
Raggedy
Let's see.
T said,
yeah, Raggedy T is my mod too. I'm trying to see who's in here to help you with mods. Loving life.
A Raggedy T. Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to see, y'all. I'm sorry. It's going so fast.
Raggedy T, you're modded.
Daisy Sis. She's, you can mod her. She's a good one.
Well, as I said, I commend Nicole for doing what she did. It needed to get done. It really did. And Eddie has been bringing awareness to this. I was brought into this. Jess was brought into this. And not because we wanted to, because somebody brought us into this. And it's not their fault. They were a victim. And they were lashing out because, like, the
Happy
person
Mama.
that brought us.
Sorry. Happy Mommy is in here. She's one of my mods. Sorry, I'm trying to go through it as quickly as I can. Go ahead.
There's the real OG. I found her. It's so hard to find them in all these freaking comments. Yeah, Lord. Okay.
Just Crazy Girl. She's my mod as well. You see her.
Yeah,
Man, a
I
lot of my
have a
mods
couple
in here.
mods, but you know, I'd get 100-200 people. This is a little bit different.
You can always turn the comments off too if you needed to.
Oh, I did see. I don't. My thing is, I know when you start blocking
I know you don't.
the negative out, then it slowly disappears.
Yeah.
That's why I won't just mute people. I know it can mess with your algorithm, but I don't care. Like, I'd rather block, because if not, then if you don't block, then they're going to sit here and report you.
Yeah. Well, what you
Sorry
did
if I
was
missed
amazing.
anyone. I was trying to go through them really quick.
If just a crazy girl would comment, I'd be able to catch it.
Crazy comment. She's one of my mods. I got a lot of my mods in here, y'all. Y'all are awesome. I think I've got like 30 mods, so if I miss anyone, I'm sorry.
Trying to catch. Somebody keeps saying, Nicole, can you let new viewers know what you recorded earlier? Just Lisa walk into the parents' house. You know, she's so homeless.
Yeah, it's gonna start
Like
going.
you said, yeah, okay, oh, there she is. Just crazy girl got you. Finally. I think, hold on. Yep, there we go. Got you.
You can mod me too if you need to.
Yeah, let me do that. It's easier to find
It's going so
on
fast,
you.
y'all. It's going so fast.
And like I said, I will respectfully and safely interrupt her lives if she's out in public, because guess what? It's public, and I public. Keyword of that guy's public. Because maybe eventually she'll quit going outside, and you know what's going to happen when she quits going outside? She ain't going to be able to really do it from inside Dad's house.
Yeah, let me tell y'all, Friday night, I saw somebody say this in a comment, but they were blocked and stuff, and I want to say something about it. They were like, well, you shouldn't have brought your kids or whatever. Well, if she wants to go walk around the block, she has every right to go walk around the block with her kids. Why does everybody have to stop their lives because Lisa's in the street? You come around the corner and you got your kids and she's over there screaming and yelling and stuff. What do you expect anybody how to act? How do you expect them to act?
And for a little tidbit, if any of those, naysayers or whatever are in here, she's 17. She's basically an adult.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that.
You sound like me. There's that. And
It's
then,
it's damned if you do and damned if you don't with
oh, I
this.
look, I deal with it all the time and stuff. And I'm like, I told y'all, I absolutely love Nicole. I've been talking to Nicole for a while now, and we were on the phone Friday night. She's like, girl, I just need to calm down. I was like, you got this. You got this. You know, you're fine.
It was a lot. And like, and I'll say it in here, like, and I told you, and other people have even approached me about it. Like, when I came in that live and Tech came in there the way that she did, and I don't even follow her, don't know who she is, nothing, it pissed me off. Because, and I said it in here earlier, just because being forced into rehab doesn't work for one person, doesn't mean it won't work for the next. Not everybody handles their addictions the same way.
Well, not only does Lisa have the addiction, but like I said, have y'all seen her feet in that video and stuff? It looks like she has on black socks or a tattoo. And Christy was the one that pointed it to me. She's like, you got to go back and look at it slowly. So I went back and I looked at it slowly. If that bacteria gets into her bloodstream, she's gone.
Yep. She's going to get right into sepsis.
It's done. And that's, you know, not only does she have the addiction, but she has some not mental, but medical stuff that's going on that if she doesn't get it treated, it's not going to be fun at all. I mean, it's not going to have the happy endings with rainbows and butterflies. It's not.
Nope. And that's what people need to realize. Like, this isn't like, and people are like, it's dirt. That's not dirt. When I went back and looked a little closer myself, I realized that wasn't dirt.
No, I forgot the term again, because every time I want to say it, I always think about B saying, Alexa, and it's something similar to gangrene. So if that gets into her system, you guys
necrosis.
Know.
There it is.
Yes.
It's pronounced necrosis.
I always forget it for some reason.
I want to say it's necro and
necrophiliac or something.
Some shit.
So I don't even want to say it wrong.
It's necrosis, which because I had to look back because I was like, if it was dirt from her shoe, it would have been like a straight line. When you look at that, that's not a straight line.
No. No. And it's on both feet.
Yes.
It's where the skin is dead.
Because I think she realized she pulled her foot out, and I think that's why she put it back in the shoe like she did.
Yeah, it's on both.
When you have necrotic skin, it is really hard to get all that skin back and grow it back to be healthy again. It really is.
I mean, she's going to need some sort of medication or whatever, but it being untreated it's going to get, from my understanding, I don't know if she is or not. Sepsis, it's going to start in. So I think that's one of the main concerns. So
yeah, like, and that's what I've been saying. Like, this isn't about anything other than I want to see her get her life back. She at least deserves that. I mean, yeah, she's made some real shitty decisions in life, but that doesn't change the fact that she's a human being.
Yeah, and so that's my thing right now is if we can just spread the message or something. I don't know. I'm worried. That's what I'm worried about with her.
Yeah, I just think she's so tied up in catching the next fix that everything else is irrelevant to her. Like she definitely needs. She needs a lot medical and the treatment like she does. But somebody also, why is her forehead swollen? To me, that seems like that's another issue as well.
Okay, so I had someone in my live, Shameless. If you guys haven't followed her, y'all go and follow her. But she works at a rehab center, and she was explaining what it is. It's a part of her addiction. I forgot what she called it or whatever, but there's a whole thing, the reason for it, and it's because she is using her DOC, and it's something to do with the face and stuff. Normally it's the lips, but hers is coming up into her face and so forth as well. Somebody might know the term of it. I'm not good at terms or whatever. That's why I can't. Y'all know I call people different names all the time and stuff. So
So
she's got a whole thing on her video.
I seen somebody in here say something about when she was 302, they would have seen it. Y'all need to realize 302, she's not in an actual medical hospital. She's in a mental health facility. So she could deny medical treatment. They cannot force her to get medical treatment. It just because they see something, she could have said, no, I'm not getting medical treatment. And there's nothing that they could do. And I'm going to repeat this one more time for the chat. I'm not speaking on the rest of the members of the family. I have said this time and time again. I'm not speaking on it. Stop asking. Sorry. I'm so tired of seeing that. It's starting to piss me off at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I told people earlier, I said, listen, there people were saying, this one does this one doesn't do that one doesn't do this. And I'm like, okay, then you guys should be able to come up with a pretty logical evaluation of what you think it is. I'm not speaking on it. Other than, I said, the daughter does not live there. She was using that to try to get you guys to feel bad.
Hey, B. Y'all, B's in the house. B's in the house, y'all. Y'all know B's in the house. She's
Well,
gonna
good.
be.
Actually,
Yeah, I gotta
I'm
introduce you to B.
gonna drop down because my daughter's not feeling good.
oh, I'm sorry, love.
But I really appreciate you doing what you did, and
No, thank
my
you.
kids are being loud, so I'm just gonna drop down.
I'll drop you out. You're welcome anytime, and I'll send you a message. Okay. I can't pin comments. Okay, so B followed me on my other page, my main, that I can't go live on for 7 days because I got myself bananaed Friday night. Roblox, yes. But I have been in a few lives where I've listened to B.
B,
and
where
I-
are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I lost her. I went to. She said she's mobile.
Mom, is it okay if I put one on
She's mobile. She must be going to McDonald's. We have to go to another store. So she's she can't get to the box yet.
Yeah.
But yeah. B's had your back as well, along with other people
asking
as
about
well.
her parents in the living situation. What does that matter? It doesn't. Stop fucking asking. Why are people so fucking worried about something that's irrelevant as hell?
I don't know. I can't answer.
Like, it shouldn't make a difference. Like, who gives a shit what the house looks like, if it's pink, purple, red, or blue? Like, who cares? Which I'm actually so grateful that from my view, you really can't see the house. So there's that.
Yeah.
People do overstep boundaries, and they're definitely nebby. I mean, at the end of the day, I've been saying this, there's too many people on here that wish ill will on her, and it should not be like that. I mean, I get it. She's done very vile, disgusting things. Lisa just went live in her bedroom and it ended.
I don't think I can. No filter.
I only thing I will say is she does not have a bedroom there. The place is very small. And I could say that because I had a friend who lived in the opposite side, and they're set up the exact same. They're just mirrored. If it had the Steelers flag, apparently that's the bathroom.
Wait a minute, that was the bathroom?
From my understanding, that's her bathroom. Well, their bathroom. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that because it ain't hers. But yeah, and I've told everybody, if you don't believe it, if she's ever on here, just listen for the trains.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too, is that they say to listen to the trains or whatever.
Yeah, just listen for the trains. Which today's a little hard. Sundays, they're kind of very few and far between, but any other day of the week, it's multiple times a day. Yeah, she has the vent fan on, probably to try to muffle herself out. She's not dumb. See,
Yeah,
and this right here just proves it. This proves it. It is a gorgeous day here in Pittsburgh, and she's hiding inside. You know why she's hiding inside? She don't want me to come find her. Good. Good. Then I feel like this is working because she's going to slowly not have a choice. She's only going to be able to get away with doing what she's doing inside the house for so long before they catch on to it.
Oh yeah, she does laugh at people that give her money and stuff. Yeah, we know that.
How about when she came out and admitted that she can collect gifts and laughed at everybody for it?
Yeah.
Hey Paula, what would you do if she came looking for you? She ain't got the balls and neither do you. So guess where you go? Blacklist. Bye-bye. I told you I'm an asshole. I don't care. She was trying to be quiet. That's exactly, because if he hears her, he's going to, if she gets caught in the house, it's not going to be good. He was pissed that night.
She's always owing the DD money. That's nothing. That's never going to change. I don't know why he gives her credit anyway. I don't get that's.
And that's another thing too. Like I've told people, like, because she walks down the street to an industrial area. Stop asking about her parents, guys. Do me a favor. If people keep sitting here and asking about parents, mute them. She does. She walks down there because she knows there's really nobody down there to say anything to her. So we will see how this week goes, because I will say that the landlord's not happy. So we will definitely have to follow for that saga, because he's definitely, because he actually has been kind of doxxed. Unfortunately, and he has had multiple messages about this.
Oh, I'm sure he has. There's no doubt.
And he's not going to put up with it.
Yeah. I don't even know who the landlord is, but I wouldn't be happy about it. All of a sudden, I started getting all these calls on especially the weekend. I wouldn't be too happy. But you know,
Somebody said, I don't want to hear the word. You don't want to hear, please, 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 please. Are you sure you don't want to hear it again? I hear the word Cash App in my nightmares. What to say? No, sorry.
I'm trying to read the chat.
I missed something with something here. I'm trying to figure out what I missed. The vegan. I don't
know. Non-vegan, no, don't block her. If it's that's who I was trying to find.
I'm not even seeing anything in there with that name.
Yeah, friends and family. Friends and family, y'all. Friends and family.
I follow her wherever she goes. She thinks she can leave.
Because his content's great.
Oh, I know, he's awesome, y'all. Y'all, if y'all hadn't met Ed Hood, he's stupid. He's stupid. But y'all want to have some laughs and stuff, go follow his crazy butt.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, love you too, B. I don't see her either, but if
I'm
that
not
was her.
touching it.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do it because he said I'm Caucasian.
Hey. I did not say you couldn't do it. I said, y'all, I told everybody to excuse my friend, my Caucasian friend. Her rhyming skills ain't together.
He's just mad because I called him out because he wears Sean John tennis shoes and hoodies. Don't let him fool
She
you.
tried to make me. She tried to make me buy some Ciroc. Thinking, tried to make me support Diddy. She tried to make me support Diddy.
Come on now. We're gonna burn the Sean John stuff now. We can't support.
He's over there trying to buy baby oil and stuff, and I'm like, boy, put that down. Put that down. Leave that baby.